What are the stories of diverse Supreme Court justices? Imagine a courtroom where the voices of people from all walks of life are heard. Over the years, the Supreme Court has seen justices who broke barriers and changed the face of justice. For a long time, the court was mostly made up of white men from European backgrounds. But that started to change as more diverse voices joined the bench. Louis Brandeis was the first Jewish Supreme Court justice, appointed in 1916 by President Woodrow Wilson. He was known as the People's Attorney because he fought for workers and against big businesses. His nomination faced a lot of opposition because some people were prejudiced against Jews. The Senate held its first public hearings for a Supreme Court nominee because of the controversy. Despite that, Brandeis served on the court and became famous for his smart legal ideas and new ways of thinking about the Constitution. Thurgood Marshall made history as the first African-American justice, appointed in 1967 by President Lyndon Johnson. Marshall grew up in Baltimore in a time of segregation. As a student, he memorized the U.S. Constitution while sitting in detention. He fought hard to end racial segregation and founded the Legal Defense Fund in 1940. Before joining the court, he won many important cases, like challenging laws that kept black people from voting or buying homes. His confirmation was smooth, with no big opposition, showing how much his work was appreciated. Clarence Thomas became the second black justice in 1991. He also grew up in the segregated South and wanted to be a Catholic priest before choosing law. He went to Yale Law School as one of the first black students to benefit from affirmative action. Thomas faced tough treatment from classmates who thought he only got in because of his race. This made him strongly oppose affirmative action policies later in life. Sonia Sotomayor became the first Hispanic Supreme Court justice in 2009. Her background sparked debates about how her ethnicity might influence her decisions. She faced questions during her confirmation about whether her identity would affect her work. Still, she was confirmed and brought her unique perspective to the court. Ketanji Brown Jackson made history in 2022 as the first black woman on the Supreme Court. Her appointment highlighted ongoing conversations about race and representation. Like others, she faced questions about her background during her confirmation process. These justices show how the court is becoming more inclusive. Their stories are about overcoming obstacles and showing that justice can include many different voices. Each one brought their own experiences to the bench, shaping how the court understands fairness and equality. Their presence proves that the highest court in the land can truly reflect the diversity of the people it serves.